What's up, guys? So, I actually used shaders on Forza, and I was surprised to see that it made the game look better than the vanilla version. Now, I know Forza already looks insanely good, but you can see in the comparison I'm doing, it's not really a comparison. I'm just turning on and off the HDR. By the way, the only four shaders I activated, or the only four shaders that actually worked on Forza, are lumen sharpening and the regrade. There, the third one is what was it? Lumen sharpening, regrade, and fake HDR. Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and vibrance to make the colors pop out more. Now the thing is, HDR is the thing that does that, and as you can see in the video, the colors do become more alive, while in the vanilla version, the colors are a bit washed out. It just the fake HDR. I hate that it's called fake HDR, but it does give some kind of realism or a bit of darker tone to the colors, which, in my opinion, does make the game look a bit better. I like it. Um, However, there is downside to this. Whenever you apply shaders to Forza, your game will crash. Um, as soon as you try to start it, it'll crash if you have it set in full screen mode. The only way to avoid the crash is to set your game in windowed mode. Now, I tried to set my game to windowed mode from the config file because for some reason, if you switch your full screen option to off and you restart your game, the game will automatically open in full screen again. So I tried to go to the config file and change the setting from there. Even that didn't work. So whenever you open your game might actually crash before you get to the menus to change your full screen to off. Now you might ask, how why I don't want to play with my full screen off in windowed mode. You only have to switch it to windowed mode until you load in the game. Once you're in the game, you can go back to full screen and the game won't crash. It did crash only once, but after playing for hours, and I'm assuming that's just a Forza problem, not a shader problem. Now, the very simple trick you gotta do, since it automatically switches back to windowed mode, so you won't crash. If you don't want to crash during the loading before you actually get into the game, as soon as you start your game, all you have to do is press Alt and Enter. You can use this. You can use these two buttons to switch any kind of apps from full screen to windowed. So as soon as you start your game, just click Alt and Enter. Your game will go down to windowed mode, and as soon as you get in the game, you just do it again, and it's full screen, and you shouldn't have any problems. And after playing for a while, I realized, if you can see in this paused picture, if you look up at the sky, the clouds aren't really visible because the HDR is too strong. So I spent a few minutes adjusting HDR, the fake HDR, to keep the keep the dark tone of the colors, while at the same time make the clouds visible and things that are a bit far away in the distance a bit more visible, because by default the fake HDR is too strong. Now you gotta keep in mind that uh, it's not that big of a difference, so maybe it's not worth it to go through the trouble to get this kind of difference. But I like to mess with my games. That's why I did it, and I thought of making a video about it. Maybe it might help others if they want to achieve the same looks of this. It just makes the colors a bit darker. And I know I mentioned before the frames it takes when you activate those four shaders from 5 to 10. But I don't think it's more than 5 after testing a lot. And as for the other shaders, the lumen sharpening does make the game look a bit sharper, makes some small details pop out that you wouldn't normally actually notice. I'm just too obsessed with these small details. Um, yeah, I didn't show any instructions because I assume everybody knows how to install shaders. It's pretty easy. You just download the app and choose your game's directory file and hit apply and choose the shaders you want to apply. If you do find any problems installing shaders on your Forza, do let me know in the comments and I will make a quick short video about it. Um, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I hope this was helpful for anyone.